Hi, it's Lisa here from Mama Scribbles again, and I'm joining in with Vlogstars with Abby from You Baby Me Mummy and Amy at Mr. and Mrs. T+3. So thanks ladies for having me last week and now this week. This week is a little bit of everything, and there's a bunch of questions that I have to answer for you all. So I'll start really quickly. Do you keep up with the Kardashians? No. I had absolutely no idea that Kim was pregnant again, and I just think she's a complete waste of space. And the rest of them, I don't even know their names. I think there's a Kyle or somebody. Can't stand them. If you could have an old muscle car, which would you choose? I don't really know much about old muscle cars, and I had to Google it. So I'd choose a Mustang because it looked super cool on Google. Number 3, do you curse like a sailor when the camera isn't rolling? When I'm doing this, yeah, because I have to keep stopping and starting again because I'm still getting used to videoing myself. But obviously with a toddler around, I have to be careful what I say nowadays. If your significant other gave you a hall pass, who would you use it on? Be honest. Johnny Depp. Goh, Johnny Depp. That will always be my answer. Number 5, what is the one thing that you do that you hate to admit? I come home every day and dump my stuff everywhere, and it drives my other half mad. And I hate to admit that I'm terribly messy, but it's just me and he's having to deal with it. Do you really brush your teeth in the morning and at night? Be honest. Yes, of course I do. Even when I'm hideously drunk, which doesn't happen anymore anyway. But yes, I do absolutely brush my teeth, and I'm trying to teach Zach that that's what has to be done. So it's important that he sees us doing it as well. Number 7, what is your go-to drink at Starbucks? Hot chocolate with whipped cream on top. It's the best. Number 8, is your current hair colour your real hair colour? It's kind of 50-50. Can you see all these big long roots up here? And then there's this really random, like, horrible colour. I've had it coloured so many times. It's just, I'm trying to grow it out and my hair takes forever to grow. So I've just had a load of it chopped off in the hope that it disappears and I can, I don't know, have a new colour put on that doesn't look like this horrible rusty colour. Number 9, if you could swap bodies with someone, who would it be and why? What's wrong with my body? Oh, who would I swap with? Who do I think's got a fab body? Someone like Kelly Brook or something. I don't think that uber skinny looks great. It's not what I would choose. I think nice, healthy, voluptuous curves rather than my little wobbly bits would be nice. Thank you. Number 10, have you read 50 Shades of Grey? If so, what did you think? I have not read 50 Shades of Grey. I have absolutely zero interest in the book or the film. Yeah. And I've heard that it's written appallingly, so I'm just not going to waste my time on it. I'm looking around for a drink right now because my throat's going dry. Number 11, do you crack your knuckles? Not that I know of. Maybe sometimes, but they don't really crack, so no. Number 12, have you accidentally text messaged someone something you were supposed to be sending to your special someone? The majority of texts that I'm supposed to send to my special someone normally involves something like, have you picked up the peppers for the fajitas? So I have accidentally sent those, and that it's normally to my mum because I'm getting confused with asking whether Zach's had a nap. Speaking of which, he's still asleep. Or whether Dean's got dinner, so sometimes it can get confusing. But it's never anything to be embarrassed about. That's what happens when you get older. Number 13, have you ever created a fake profile to creep on someone? No, I haven't. I don't think so. No, I haven't. 14, which is your weakness, cookies or pastries? Definitely cookies. My favourite would be Millie's cookies. I used to get them all the time when I passed through Liverpool Street Station, but luckily I don't go that way anymore. So it's a very good thing. What do you love about yourself? I don't know. Is it sad to say I don't know, or is it that I just don't want to brag about myself? I like my eyes, if we're talking personal features. But what do I love about myself? I love that I created the most beautiful child, cheeky little monster. But yeah, I love that I did that. 16, do you have to match your nail polish to your toenail polish? I barely ever wear nail varnish, and I barely ever wear toenail varnish. I'm really terrible at putting it on. Sorry, I keep looking down here because I've got the monitor on to make sure that Zach's still sleeping. Yeah, I'm just rubbish with nail polish. So I hardly ever wear it, which I should. I've got lots of it, but I just don't wear it very often. Tell us a few things about you that people would be surprised to know. I went to the same school as David Beckham. Not in the same year, but same school. And I died when I was a baby. Kind of. I stopped breathing when I think I was about 10 weeks old. And I was brought back to life by a lovely gentleman who gave me the kiss of life. So thank you to that lovely gentleman. He may no longer be with us in this world, but he saved my life. Heels or flats? Flats, always has been. I'm rubbish with heels. They hurt my feet so much. Flats hurt my feet sometimes as well. Trainers sometimes hurt my feet. I've got the worst feet in the world. But heels are just a big no. I wear them in the office, but I don't wear them to and from the office. I wear trainers. If you could do anything for one day and money wasn't an option, how would you spend your day? Dream big. I would fly over to Disney World and have some epic fun in all of the theme parks, and then fly home again and not be exhausted. I'd pay for some fancy drug that meant that jet lag didn't happen. What was the last YouTube video you watched? I'd like to say if it was one of you lovely bloggers, but I think it was yesterday with Zach, and it was some dodgy nursery rhyme video. You know, those ones where they like make all the little animations and they're just awful, but he loves them. And it keeps him quiet for 5 minutes. So, do you have road rage? Yes. I drive all the time, to and from nursery, to and from my mum's. There's a roundabout just down where my mum lives, and it's an absolute nightmare, and you have people coming in from everywhere and nobody seems to understand the give way to the right. It just drives me insane. So yeah, I absolutely have road rage. I've definitely thrown the V sign up regularly. What is your favourite rock and roll song? I don't know, I've got quite a lot. I'd probably say something from Green Day, maybe Basket Case. It always reminds me of uni. Who was your first kiss, and do you still talk to them? My first kiss was a boy called Ben in school, and he is on my Facebook, but I don't really talk to him. Facebook's weird like that, right? If you could have one YouTuber's closet, whose would it be? It would have to be Kate from Pouting in Heels. Check her out, and I don't need to say anymore. She's gorgeous. If you could have one YouTuber's makeup collection, whose would it be? I don't know. I'm very new to YouTube. In fact, the previous question, I haven't even checked that Kate's on YouTube. I've just assumed that she is. So we'll just pretend bloggers rather than YouTubers. But makeup collection, I don't know. I just can't answer that question. I need to spend some more time on YouTube. Number 26. Do you have a nickname? I do. It is Luby. Don't ask why. I don't even know why. But it's stuck with me forever. You know when you used to make up email addresses with your nickname? Mine still is that. I really need to change it, but that means getting emails sent to all sorts of different places. What do you think is the best thing about your YouTube channel? Well, I've only got a few videos on there. There's a couple of brilliant ones of Zach when he was a baby, laughing his little head off. So that's probably the best thing. I definitely don't think I'm the best thing about my YouTube channel. But hey, if you want to come subscribe, do. I'm still very new to this. How many cars have you had and what were they? So my first car was a Volkswagen Polo that was passed down to me. And when I was driving up a really steep hill one day, there was a dust cart at the top that I had to stop for. So I stopped and I put the handbrake on and I took my foot off the brake and my car started going backwards down the hill. So at that moment I was like, right, I have to go and buy a new car. So I then got a little Renault Clio, which I had for about 3 years, I think. And then I bought another Renault Clio, but the newer model, and then that died. And now I have a Seat Ibiza, which I love, and it's a beautiful blue colour. And that is how many cars I've had. What's your favourite pizza? I'm really, really boring when it comes to pizza. And so my favourite is ham and mushroom. And I know you're all going to go, ew, but I love pineapple on pizza as well. So my favourite combination is ham, mushrooms, pineapples, and throw a bit of sweet corn on as well. And I'm one. And the last question is, if you could only have one lipstick for the rest of your life, which lipstick would you choose? I don't wear lipstick. You can tell that these questions were done by Abby and Amy because they do wear lipstick and they make it look fantastic on them, but I don't wear lipstick, and it looks really rubbish on me. So I can't answer the last question, which is a bit of a rubbish ending for this vlog. But that's it. That's all 30 questions, and that is my vlog stars for this week. I hope you've enjoyed it and once again know a little bit more about me. The lad is still asleep, which is kind of good, although we're getting on for an hour and a half nap now, so I should probably go and wake him up after I've been tongue washing out. So from me to you, see you later. Bye.